All right. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Hi, and welcome to Chiang Mai, our second live stream from Chiang Mai. And this time we're going to explore a creative space. So I'm just waiting for some people to come on. We're here a few minutes ahead of time. And for anyone who's watching this later, and if you don't know me, my name's Lynn, and my husband and I are traveling for a year. We've been travelling for 6 months now, and we are currently in the north of Thailand. Later today, we're going to be flying to Laos, and so this is my very last tour from Thailand before we hop on a plane this afternoon and head to Laos. All right, I can see a few people have joined us, so please say hi. Let me know who's joined. Always love to know who's here with me. And as I said, we're just in a little sort of neighbourhood precinct. Um, this is actually up the walking distance. It was a 5 minute walk from our hotel. And we've got a little cafe across the road. We've got motorbike activity in the street behind us. And it really is just a local neighbourhood precinct. Mary Lou, hey, great to see you. Thanks for joining me. All right, so it's probably very close to start time, so why don't I turn this camera around and show you what I'm standing in front of, our starting point. Let's get this camera turned around. As just, you've all heard me say before, I would really love a simple button that just does it in one go, but that is not to be. Hello, Farsley, welcome. Hi, Matthew, great to see you. Dawn, hi. So for anyone who hasn't met Fazli before, Ayi Ipoh is a tour guide in Ipoh in Malaysia. Hi Natasha, great to see you. So can anybody guess what this image here is? And I'll give you a few minutes to try and figure it out. Hi Lisa. So perhaps the clue is in the apparatus in the background. What do you think this is a picture of? Hi Alicia, welcome. So I'm going to just slowly walk back and see if you can figure out what this is an image of. It will become clear. Look what's in the background now. What's that? So it's hi Lynn, welcome. So we're standing at the outside of the exhibition space. And does anyone know what this is as yet? There we go. Gulliver, absolutely, Matthew. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So we've got the king over there, um, looking very puzzled. He's got his henchman behind him, and we have this gigantic giant, appropriately enough. Here's Gulliver. Oh, and look, we've got an admirer. You're a very educated cat, admiring the artwork. All right, so here we go. Here's Gulliver. And over on this side here, we have the townsfolk tying up poor Gulliver with their ropes. Isn't that gorgeous? You can see the soles of his shoes. Look at that. Lilliput. Oh, Dawn. Excellent. And then up here in the background, we have, it looks like a mosque to me. Um, I don't remember the exact background of where Lilliput was meant to be located. But while I'm here, I'm just going to wander down this laneway and have a look at what else is here before we head inside the amazing exhibition space. So we've got this lovely lady here with rosy cheeks. We're literally walking in a narrow alley between the buildings. And then around here, this girl looking very inquisitive. She's pulling down, is it the cover of is it a page she's pulling down? Yeah, look at that. All right, I am going to find my way to where there is a staircase. And good morning to those of you who've just jumped on. We are at a place called Dream Space. and it is dedicated to murals, street art, outdoor art. It is also a creative space, and there are areas in here where artists can do their own creative work. And in the area of the courtyard outside the entrance, we've got some interesting kind of sculptural works as well. So this is the entrance here. And this is a combination of painted mural and 3D artwork. So it's very reminds me of Japanese. What do you call it? The manga, like the Astro Boy style, is what that reminds me of. And then we have a little girl reading a book. This is the warehouse on my left here. We leave that till last. I'm going to explore the exterior of the building first. Looks almost like there's practice areas as well. So these are garage doors. This was formerly a rag trade clothing manufacture warehouse, and it's been completely converted into an art space. The one with the children's heads, Mary Lou, it was, wasn't it? Very interesting. So I might wander backwards and forwards a little bit here because there's a few things in different spaces that I want to make sure we capture it all. So this one here is like a map, and some of the things depicted will become more clear as we walk around this space here. But see where it says dream space, you'll see that big white human form and a dog. We're going to see those in a moment. And there's a map of the local area. I could probably almost figure out where I'm staying. Oh yeah, look, there's the gate, the Taipei gate. We showed you that on last week's Where Am I Wednesday. And this is the Chiang Mai gate over here. We are literally staying very close to that corner. So this is a map more or less of the city of Chiang Mai with the moat around it. I've taken you to several of those temples as well, with more to come in recordings. All right, this one's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to go up these stairs behind me in a moment, but we're going to explore the exterior courtyard first. Fuzzy says, excuse me, first I need to start my work. First, I just arrived in Cameron Highlands. You're in Cameron Highlands. You've got customers from Australia. Thank you for popping in, Fuzzy. Lovely to see you. And please come back and join us. Next week we'll be in Laos. Yeah, I'm going to do the outside area first. Richard's guiding me in. So we just saw the puppy dog on that map depiction. Here he is here. Here's the dog. And say hi to my fellow Australians, Fuzzy. There we go. So there's the dog. I'm not sure about the white human form. We might leave that to the last. We'll catch that at the end. And then we have another one of these manga style children here. The Astro Boy style with the big eyes. Over here, look at this. This is lovely. Of course, this is a famous depiction of the spelling of the word love. I've seen this many, many times over the years, but this one has the little dog in it as well. And then over here, does that go up to anywhere? Oh, car park. So there's some more of these. There's a few dedications to Banksy. One of them is over on that wall over there. We'll get to that in a moment. I like this. Fragile. And over here is a Banksy dedication. Obviously not an original Banksy, just painted in his style. Love is by Robert Indiana. Thank you for that, Tariq. I knew it was a very well-known stylisation of the word love, and it's lovely to see it here. There we go, there's the Banksy dedication. There's a staircase in here that goes upstairs that we went last time, but Richard's found a better one to use, so we'll use that. And then this enormous piece here. Now, I think the artist for this, and I'll probably be corrected later, but there are two very well-known Thai street artists who make great use of this space. One is, his name is Mubon, his street name, his artist name is Mubon, Muebon, and the other one is Alex Face. And I think this might be Mubon. Yes, and I didn't say hello, Tariq. Hello, Tariq. Welcome. And just before we head inside, I think there's one or two more. Oh, this is just a decorative wall. Okay, so you can see that this artist space in here, that looks actually more like just an office, but there is an exhibition space inside this building. Not sure if we're going to get to that. We'll see how we go. And then we've got this area here. I love this. I really love this. Look at that. And at this angle, we've got that sort of streetcar in the background as well. We've got the street art graffiti workshop. And I'm fairly confident that this is the artist creative space in here. So we won't venture too far into this area. Let's head inside to the warehouse, to the gallery itself. This is very, would you call it Aztec style?
It's like the central station with bricks.
Let's go move back. I'm not sure what style you might describe that as. Here we go. It's interesting though, and I love the colours. Okay. So as I said, we've got the two main artists here, the resident artists, Mubon and Alex Face. Alex Face, one of his can be seen from here, but we'll get a closer look at it as we get upstairs. You might be able to just see that cute little face with the sort of bunny ears hat up there. Aztec, yeah, I was thinking that too, Dawn. So that's Alex Face, and there's one or two of his inside as well. One of the big murals is his. Downstairs is open. Okay. I thought we were going up the stairs. Okay. Just looking around me as we go to see if there's anything worth exploring while we're at it. This entrance here is where we went in last time, and that goes up to like 3 levels of pokey little spaces and exhibition areas, but it's closed at the moment. It's called the zone, the Zeno. I think that means zone. Zeno of quotes on the rooftop. Okay, let's go in. So the first area we go into is smaller scale, and the lights come on automatically, which is good. And obviously there's going to be a lot of inspiration from COVID. I think that's when people really pushed their creativity, was when they really had nothing else to think about or do except to explore their art. So this is the first one here, and that looks a lot like one of the Venuses that I remember studying in art at school, one of the ancient Venuses. It looks a bit gruesome though, so I don't know quite what to make of that. And there really is no explanation for anything in this gallery. We really have to interpret what we see ourselves. So this is obviously to do with the refugee crisis that's happening everywhere right now. And does anyone know the identities of these? They look like they might be representatives of the United Nations, perhaps. Do you know who these people are? Feel free to chime in with any knowledge that you might have that will help us add value to what we're looking at as we walk around.
This is free.
Pardon?
This is free.
This is free. Richard said this is free. We don't have room in our luggage for it. This has got elephants, and it seems to be focused on the tusks. There's like that multiplication of the tusks and temples, perhaps, in the background. That's okay, Natasha. So in the middle over here we have, it's like a mosaic that's been made with, they're like little doorways that open. I'll get closer and have a look. The light doesn't do it any favours, but it's a sleeping Buddha. You can see if I move over to the side. And then when we get closer to it, this is the detail. And we can, they're all numbered for some reason. We can open it up and there's quotes in there. So every doorway has a quote. This one says, "Oh, house builder, you have been seen. You shall not build the house again. Your rafters have been broken, your ridge pole demolished too. My mind has now attained the unconditioned and reached the end of all craving." So every single one of these little doorways has a quote underneath it. You could spend a long time exploring each individual doorway. And you can see that the detail on the background are keys, whereas the detail that makes up the sleeping Buddha itself is these kind of little notched depressions. There we go. And there's the face. There's the face of the sleeping Buddha. It's amazing, isn't it, Lisa? I love creativity. I love innovation. It's beautiful. Okay, so we'll just take a brief look at these ones around the perimeter. I won't spend too long on each of them individually. This is a photographic exhibition. We'll just quickly scoot around and look at these, because the highlight, the main event, is the main gallery itself. It looks like there's a lot of depiction of perhaps climate change impact. This is a series of, is it Raphaelite? Is that the era? Raphaelite nudes. You can see my art history escapes me. It's abandoned me. My knowledge was a very long time ago. And then we have a series of Eastern-inspired, like a crossover between perhaps Indian and Thai. That's the Shiva dancing. Beautiful women from all cultures and all backgrounds and all eras. All right. Now, in through this doorway here, this looks very much like is it Degas ballerina. Pre-Raphaelite. Thank you, Tariq. I was close. Now, this is the artist Mubon that I mentioned earlier. He's one of the resident artists. When we come in here, there's a movie reel on the video screen. Degas. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to understand what this is about. I don't really know, and I'm not going to stand here and watch the video screen. But this is the audience. This is the audience for the video. So apparently, Mubon's style was inspired by his child, who was trying to understand street art and comprehend it, and struggling with the idea that a lot of it was very violent, aggressive, and so he adapted his style to be more child-friendly, while still delivering messages relevant to the current times and current political issues. So that's the doorway we just walked through, and we need to try and get into a position to actually see the picture. Okay, now this one has a signature. So I'll just look at the signature first. I don't know if this means that they can be found on Instagram. It's quite possible. But this is the full scope of this artwork. We're going to go along the length of it. So just bear with me. We can see that it comes into form as you move along and those doorways close. And we see that they appear to be children having a tug of war. Look at this one at the end. Just stand back a little bit. All right, so that's that one. And then on my left, we have more of this artist who seems to really like the manga style, big eyes, like the Japanese manga. And there's that dog that's been repurposed into a sculpture out the front. So this is definitely that artist that's done the sculptures on the outside of the building. It's obviously tells you exactly what this space is about. It's all about friendship, love, peace, and art. Up above it, flying peace symbols. We'll get there. I need to do that first. And then look over here, cherubs. Richard's offering to take the camera up the spiral staircase for me. So, yeah, I think I might take advantage of that offer. From here we can see we get a glimpse of the upper gallery, but we're going to head up there. We're actually going to go up there. So let's... We'll take those. Well, you want to go all the way out and back in again?
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I can do it too. It's not that bad, is it? Is it that bad? All right, this is the spiral staircase. Well, you can take it if you like. There you go.
Woo-hoo.
Rich is going to... He's got my camera and he's happy now.
It's pretty steep.
I'm more concerned about how sturdy they are. Keep creaking under the right weight. All right. Thank you. So yes, this is the upper gallery, and we can look back down to where we've just come from and out along here to the end wall. This one obviously is going to be better from the other side, so we'll get over the other side of this open space to have a look at that one. And I love the way the peace symbols are dripping, like paint dripping down the side of the wall here. Yeah, we made it, Natasha. We did it. We did it. Melting peace symbols. All right, so this one here has depictions of endangered species. It looks like, I don't know, to me it looks like, does it look like torment to you? We've got the baby crying. We've got the loud French horn, is it? Next to an ear. Could be rain or tears. Peace on earth falling. Interesting. So we've got the cassowary, is it? Is that a cassowary? Oh, I'm not sure what type of bird that is. It's we've got rhinoceros beetles. I feel like this is a comment on the current state of our ecology. But again, I could be wrong. That's just my interpretation. What do you see? What do you see when you look at this? Is this... or peace on earth failing? Is that what you... I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading. Either way, it works either way to me, Natasha. Okay, so we've got here Thai painter Verapong Aino, it says over there. Mother Nature is angry. I feel anger. I do. I feel anguish looking at this. I feel distress. I don't know. Do you feel something different when you look at it? Let me know what you think. Ecology in distress? Yeah. It feels chaotic as well, doesn't it? It's definitely beautiful. And this is the one that's across the other side of the space here. Can't tell you what I think that one is. Not sure. Something wearing a fox mask, perhaps. Could be to do with theatre. All right, now we have your typical art word type. There's probably a name for it, but I don't know what it is. And I can't read it either. No, I don't know what that says. Tell me what you think that says. I'm not sure. Okay, now we come up to the main exhibition space. And this is where some of the most breathtaking work, in my opinion, is situated. Graffiti is what I call it. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Dawn. Okay, oh, there's that coexist. Wow, look at that. That one takes your breath away. That one makes me terribly sad. Do we see hope, or do we just see wishful desire? Oh dear. No, so much sadness here. Lisa says there is a beautiful balance of emotions along the wall. Wish for peace, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Doves of peace. And coexist. And why does the peace symbol look like the donut out of The Simpsons? What does that say? I'm not sure what that says. And I don't know if this is the artist's name. Coexist. Complete with the sprinkles. That's why I said it. Natasha, it's got the sprinkles as well. I'm sure that's deliberate. Certain that's deliberate. The light fitting's unusual too. Okay, let's go in here. That's very Disney. Like I immediately see, when I look at that, I think of Beauty and the Beast with the candelabra, you know, the animated candelabra. But it looks like it's to do with butchering. Connection's gone a bit choppy here. Is it back again? I didn't get any indication on my screen that it was suffering at all. And normally I get a little the Wi-Fi down symbol. So I'm glad it's back. All right, which direction should I go? I think I should go this way. Now this looks a lot like, what's her name? Margot Robbie played her in the Batman series. You know, with the colours, the red and the blue. Someone will think of it. It's good there. Thanks, Lynn. Good connection there. Excellent. Thank you for the feedback. So this is the artist here, Cascione. Harley Quinn. Thank you, Natasha. That's who this reminds me of. I think that's deliberate as well. That would be my guess. This is the first major move on. So he's one of the resident artists here, painted in 2019. And we can see that it depicts childlike characters, but he's reading a book on democracy. And underneath him, we've got the barbed wire fence. So it still delivers that message. Oh, you're back with me as Rose. Hi, Rose. It still depicts that political message, but without being too confronting for children. From reading what he said as how he came to the way that he paints, that is what I get from that. So he tried to make it more accessible for everybody who's out, you know, seeing this art. He didn't want it to be confrontational. And this is Alex's face. And to us, Richard and I, we were here the other day, this looks like something from, where the wild things are. It's really beautiful. I can't get the whole thing in because it's so large. It's also really sad. So let's try and step back a little bit here, but it'll be at an angle. And it's got that light in the way, unfortunately. Looks like Max, you think, Tariq? Isn't it gorgeous? And I think it's powerful too. And then in behind, or directly opposite, more messages, just, words with meaning. Freedom, peace, equal, freedom, free day. Words in Thai, no doubt, translated to say the same thing. This one I don't really know. I don't know what this means or what this is about. Now, this looks like, is it Arthur? Arnold? Someone will tell me. The children's cartoon. Arthur. Thanks, Jay, and welcome. Hi, Jay. See, one of you said Arthur and one of you said Arnold, and I said the same thing. Arthur or Arnold? Which one is it? You both know what I mean. That's the main thing. Now you want a donut. Thanks, Lynn. All right, let's come back this way. Tariq says Arthur. Dawn says Arnold. And I'm guessing Tona is the artist here. And next to it, these two were in my banner pick for the tour. I really like that one. And these girls are gorgeous. Look at them. What's in here? So this is the artist's creative space. Oh, Rich is pushing me. He's pushing me in. No artist here today. There was someone in here the other day when we came in. So look, we can walk in and look and wander around and look out the window. Look at this. So much creativity in progress. Dawn says, I bow to Tariq's knowledge. So much going on in here, isn't there? Look at it. Little sculptures happening. Look, these bears. Tell me the name of this bear, or is it a mouse? We've seen them everywhere in Thailand. They're based on the Lego idea. The Lego minifigure idea with the hands and the legs. But it's definitely like that little mouse character, and we've seen them all over the place. There was a big one in our hotel foyer back in where were we now? Oh, that was actually in Hanoi. So not just Thailand. up here we've got a view out the window. Where artists rest. Hi, Yuel. I don't think we've met before. Lovely to meet you. Oh, there's a breath of fresh air coming through this window as well. It's very nice. There we go. What does that mean? Rich is making hand gestures and I don't know what he means. Oh, he wants me to take a spray can. I don't know you're allowed to do that. Are you allowed to do that? Because there's like a graffiti box out here. You'll get in trouble. Are you allowed to do that? Maybe on the outside here. Not on the outside, not on the inside. That says R&L. You heard some birdsong? I was too busy talking. I didn't hear the birdsong. So we're officially graffitiists now. You're welcome, Yoel. Live dangerously. Yeah, so this is a little graffiti box. I don't know if there's a light that comes on when you go in. No, it's just dark. So it's kind of a little odd space. All right, over here we've got John Lennon. Who's next to John? Posters, messages, all sorts. Okay, and then over here, oh, we haven't seen this one yet. This is like a banner that's been put up. George. That was George next to John. It's like your old room. Was it all four of them? I'm hopeless, aren't I? Oh, God, I'm hopeless. Was that all four of them? Probably. I've got to go back and have another look now. All right. So there's something in front. Can I move it? I can tilt it. There. There we go. All right. Maybe the person next to John is... is it? But there's five of them. I was thinking maybe it was the guy that got turfed out.
5.
Isn't there 5 in that picture? Go and have a look. See, Richard's confused now too. Some dude. Okay, some dude from the Ramones. Next to John isn't George. You see it? Pete Best. That's, yeah, I was thinking that, Natasha. I thought maybe the guy saying WTF was Pete Best. That was what I was thinking. I'm not totally dense. All right. Okay, so around here there's one more. How are we going for time? Oh, we're going to argue whether or not it's George now. I'll leave you to it. Richard's got to become addicted to spray painting. He's going to down the road to buy a couple of cans. Oh, it's a blank wall behind me. He wants to take advantage of it being a blank wall. Okay. Get ready to run. All right, you guys can argue whether or not it's George. And to all those who've turned up in the last few minutes, give me a wave, say hi, let me know who's here, and welcome. We'll do one last quick spin around before we go outside to the balcony, where we can see another one of those Alex face murals on the outdoor wall. But let's have one quick turn around the block before we do that, with Harley Quinn, the Mubon mural, the beautiful Alex face mural over here. The wonderful messages in behind. I'm glad you guys shook hands and made up. You can agree to disagree. Exactly. And then out here, let's go look at these ones again. Pray for peace. I think we decided this one is. Pray for peace. This one was, we had coexist with the Simpsons donut. We had sadness. There's another donut. Look, there's another donut in that picture too. And this anguished child. All right, so out here on the balcony outside, it's going to be difficult to see them because I don't have a lot of space to stand back. First of all, we've got this one. But this is another Alex face. We saw it from downstairs through the trees, but it's difficult from here to actually see it. We're just going to have to walk along it. It's got like a big crystal pink heart. There we go. And then over here, there are stairs there. No, I was thinking about going across to there to see that. It's a bit dangerous. It's a bit tricky. Richie's going to offer to do it. Just tell me how hard it is when you get over there. Don't fall. Is that all right? Can I do that?
Do you want it?
Yeah. Okay, so again, we're just going to try and figure out what it is. Oh, it's gone the wrong way. There we go. Okay, we're walking out onto this rooftop here. See, as Australians who are protected everywhere we go with railings and fences and and all of that. See, this is risky business for us standing out here where there's no handrail. And that says make art, not war. So it's another one of those move on. But gosh, he makes it hard to see it all in one go. It's just not possible. I'm going to have to walk along the balcony to see it. All right, let's go back up there and have a look at that. And this is the courtyard that we're standing above. What a lovely space. And we've got it all to ourselves. We came in dead on opening time, but there's not another soul here. Oh. Okay. Noticed also that the child has two different eye colours. I know there's a name for that as well. Is it David Bowie and Oprah Winfrey both have that? Okay, here we go. Heterochromia. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, standing here, I can't get the words in all in one picture. It's just not possible. But it says make art, not war. I'll look down the length of it from this end as well. Here we go. It's really difficult to see. And then from up here, we get to see Gulliver again, but it's going to be at an odd angle. So we'll go over. There's another spot down there we can look at it from. Some more stairs here. I'm pretty sure that's right about Oprah. Am I right about Oprah? I think it was Oprah that had two different eye colours. I might be wrong. That's a mosaic made up of little bits of wood. Oh, really, Natasha? That's a terrible story. Bowie's was like that because he got punched really hard in the eye as a kid. I have not heard that story before. That's terrible. Hear that weird bird? All right, so there we go. There's Gulliver and his captors. And that's basically it. There's one more painting above this wash basin here. And then we have this spiral staircase here that's decorated all the way down on the inside. So no handrail, there's a wall. I'll use the wall. So here we go. Walking down the stairs, we get to see this. Oh, I just got a drip on my head. Yeah, it is. Richard just said it's getting very humid now. Luckily, it's only a short walk back to our hotel, and then we'll be packing up, ready to check out in a couple of hours and head to the airport. So off to Luang Prabang. We'll be headed to Laos and Luang Prabang today. So here we go, open. Let's go and see that white human form that I mentioned. There's a cafe in there, but it doesn't look like it's open. Oh, the love symbol again. For those who missed it earlier, here we go. And Tariq's going to tell us the name of the artist again because I've forgotten already. Lynn says, amazing place. Thanks for sharing, Lynn and Richard. Natasha says, so beautiful. Lisa says, thanks for sharing Thailand with us. And to everybody, you're very welcome. It's a very beautiful place with so much of interest. And I'm delighted to be able to share it with you. Over here we have a figure made of old stuff. It's like a little robot. So he's been made out of bits and pieces. Thanks, Natasha. Isn't it? Look, I love it when you go to an exhibition and it makes you think about things. I mean, so often I just don't understand the art. Tariq will probably be looking at me going, "What do you mean? You don't understand?" But it's true. Often I just don't understand. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one. Um, but this was. I mean, the messages were very clear. Dawn says it is a place with a powerful message. Thank you, Lynn and Richard, for showing us around. Yeah, and thank you everyone for feeling what I felt as well, like understanding what I was trying to share with you. As in, what is it? Phone booth. Okay, and here's that white human form that was represented in the artwork with the map. Okay, I think that's us done. I'm going to turn the camera around and find a spot to do that. Here we go. Look, there's a little art everywhere, and there's something up there as well, up on top of the. Like everywhere you look, there's something. I'm seeing new things everywhere I look. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around. We'll finish up. Thank you so much again for everybody who joined me. Let me just find where I turn the camera around. There we go. What's behind me? I have no idea. The phone booth. There we go. All right. So thanks everyone again. See you in Luang Prabang. See you in Laos. My next tour is on Monday. I've scheduled. What have I scheduled? I've scheduled a recording from Bangkok Gardens and the Butterfly House. So, Natasha says the message was, if we all eat donuts, we can achieve world peace. Mary Lou says, Lynn, this was a great art walk. I loved it. Thank you. And you're very welcome. So, yes, I'll be doing an at-home presentation of the Bangkok Gardens and the Butterfly House on Monday. And then on Wednesday, worth a try, Natasha. On Wednesday, I'm going to do the 6-month recap. So it has taken me so long to put together. I hope it's worth the effort. I've put a little, very soft music track behind it. I've put transitions in. I mean, I've done the whole box and dice to try and make it watchable. And it's just on an hour. I've finished it. It's been put to bed. So the next 2 weeks are missing, but that's fine. We'll get them next time. Have I got Hanoi in it?
No, am I in it?
Are you in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, everywhere,
okay.
all over the place. Yeah.
Must see.
All right. So thanks again, everyone. And see you next time. See you on Monday, hopefully. Bye for now.